my name is Benjamin. You're watching Benicarus Trades and welcome to my show. This is the financials markets wrap up for December 11th of 2023. Today was a super interesting day because for the first time the Magnificent Seven got a beating. But anyway, the markets went up quite a bit, just for example the QQQ. So S&P 500 rises on Monday as benchmark tries to add to 6-week winning streak, which is really interesting because after all this rallying, it feels like a little bit surreal. Okay, on a one-day performance, we do have the following sectors being on the winning side: industrials, consumer, defensives, financial and technology, as well as healthcare. On the losing side, we did have communication services and energy. The futures, we had coffee, orange juice, palladium, lumber, live cattle, feeder cattle, and so on on the positive side, and on the negative side, especially natural gas losing over 5%, sugar losing over 3.5%, lean hogs, cocoa, copper, and gold all coming down. All right, let's check out the individual stocks. I mentioned Magnificent 7 are in deep red, but it was offset by a lot of semiconductor deep green, so to speak. We did have AMD, Intel, Broadcom all coming up, especially Broadcom, I believe, on the back of their earnings, and they had a analyst rating from Citibank. Is it worth 9.5%? I'm not so sure. I told you, I feel like the market is a little bit surreal. However, I also do feel a little bit of missing out on the party because the markets just know one way, and that way is up, it seems like. All right, let's check out the stocks. So I mentioned SPY moving up 38 basis points, QQQ moving up 90 basis points, IWM slightly up 16 basis points, Dow Jones also 42 basis points up. The only one not really coming up was TLT, that was declining by 28 basis points. It's alright, it was doing well enough. Let's see what kind of stocks we have here that are worth mentioning. I already mentioned Broadcom, and I also mentioned the Magnificent 7 coming down quite a bit. Oh, here we have something interesting going on with Oracle. Oracle was in the green just a few minutes ago. Oh, I believe they have their earnings. So let's check out their earnings. It's basically a live coverage. Doesn't look so great for them. Let's see if it is out already. All right, for some reason no news here today, but no worries, I've got you covered. Oracle had their earnings today, and they missed on revenue forecast by a little bit. Not big of a deal to me. I guess the outlook for the future was maybe not so bright. So we will see what they were saying. I'm sure tomorrow people are gonna talk about it plentiful. Also, we are waiting for CPI and PPI data coming out tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. But of course, the FOMC meeting is going to be the most interesting because we are all expecting to get some insight as to what the Fed is going to do next year. The markets has priced in 4 rate cuts for the next year, which seems to be a little bit too optimistic, and let's see if Jerome Powell is going to hit the brakes on that and what his plans and the Fed's plans are. All right, check out some more stocks. We do have the renewables all in the positives mostly. And then also we have, oh, that's a big one, of course, Bitcoin coming down after a massive pump over the weekend. Let's check out the daily chart quickly. So it went up from roughly 38,000 all the way to 44,000 and now dropping like crazy again. So do the crypto related stocks such as Coinbase, Hut 8 or Canaan, all coming down excessively. One of the stocks that I am watching closely is Southwest Airlines at the moment. They were advancing a little bit today. That's nice to see. Other than that, there's not too much to report today, in which case there's only one thing I have to do now, of course, which is please don't forget to subscribe or like this video if you want to support me. And of course, if you want to support me even more, make sure you use the link in my description should you choose to open an interactive broker's account. In my opinion, the best broker for professionals. They have really good software, low, cheap rates, and you can trade real stocks and you don't have to deal with the CFDs if you don't want to. Another thing that I really enjoy is Tradesviz, which is a trading journal. I believe it's super important to journal your trades. It doesn't matter if you're a pro or a newbie. It's really good to just reflect on what you have done. And of course, should you choose to maybe try out a prop firm challenge, I advise you to maybe check out the Trading Pit. If you like it, I would be really happy if you would use the link in my description. Alright, that's it for the day. Thank you for watching and I'll talk to you soon.